Hey everybody, I finalized my design for my lightscribe Lazarus machine. Uh, well, I say finalized, it's mostly done. In theory, there's little nicks in here and there. You just need to do a 3D model and then build a prototype. But essentially, it would have uh, I was saying it would need an array, basically just tempered glass, a lens of tempered glass. And I wanted to mention the inner casing of the machine would be made of gold or any heat resistant metal. Gold would work, so I will be using gold. It will take decent amount of gold, and its outer shell would be made of rubber or would be rubberized just to make it safe. Obviously, and the rest of the machine is aesthetics, basically. So, what it's mostly done. Just need to figure out exactly how to build it. Per se, like where put the engine that will make it spin and so forth. A little worries compared to the major part of it. The major part of the work is done. So there's that. Of course, I'm hoping it works from the first go. If not, obviously, I'll see where I need to improve. I'll see where I have to make modifications to the machine and so forth. And we'll be testing it, uh, and of course. And I got the perfect candidate for it. So, and good news is, I'm sure the government's very interested. The Canadian government's very interested in my invention. Justin Trudeau, Pierre Poilievre, both of them. I know they're both interested in it. Uh, I don't want it to become like a thing that will hinder the vote or decide a vote. I don't want it to be a vote decider thing. Uh, because that's not the point, right? But whoever approves this deserves some votes. It doesn't matter who, you know. And I know Justin took the time to listen, to learn from it, you know. So, uh, yeah, obviously a little less. Uh, but I know that deep down, anybody in the government would approve of this, or anybody would, you know, take a little time to listen. Obviously, because they have. So we'll see. It will create jobs. It will save some lives, and it will boost the economy. It will bring our country out of debt. And I help the government save them all the time. I thought it would take 10 years and millions of dollars in parts and billions, and I it took me 2 months to figure it out, or to at least to this point, it took me 2 months. You know, all that time saved, all that money saved. Least it could do is obviously help me build a prototype and see if it will actually work the way I think it will work. You know, because at the end of the day, the point is to better our healthcare, or anybody's healthcare, right? The point is to save some lives, and I think it's well worth a little investment to build a prototype and try. I mostly finished it. Little details here and there. All I need is a good team of engineers and parts and stuff, and make it. At this point, most of the research is done. In theory, in theory, at least for the version that I personally needed for my wife and family. Uh, You know, so there's that. Uh, I'll be spending some time with my best man. His nickname is Goodie. You might from time to time hear him in my videos. It would be interesting to bring him in one of my videos. He's a smart guy. We both saw a lot of supernatural stuff together, but he's a little more out of it. He's just a special guy, and I mean that in an absolutely good way. He saw some things that defy all odds. Uh, he saw his own stuff too that I did not witness, but we did witness some stuff together. He's also psychic, but he's also very ill. He has a tumor. He has diabetes, a severe diabetes, and he's currently homeless. Uh, and he needs help. I've helped him as best as I could, and there's that. Uh, he lives in a tent. Sometimes he will sleep on my couch, but my landlord does not want that. It's only. Sorry, my cat. My cat was playing my ashtray. I'm a smoker. Uh, and a toker. Yeah. Canada, free weed. Legal weed. Sorry. Yeah. Don't be surprised if I just light up a smoke. I don't. I look. We're all human. It's a cigarette. If you're a child and or your parents don't want you to witness a guy smoking a cigarette, you can end the video, right? Look, it's a celebration. Cigarette. I don't have a cigar. I would smoke a victory cigar. Well, we'll call it a victory cigarette. Okay. I'll try to hide it a little, just because I don't want to recommend people start smoking. Smoking cigarettes is bad for your health. Smoking weed is good for your health. It helped me deal with cancer for 10 years. Cigarettes just there for stress relief. Great. Yeah. My wife was a smoker too, so kind of that. But no, I would not recommend people stop smoking cigarettes. If you do, it's fine. To each their own, and I do too. So, especially kids, try to stay away from drugs and cigarettes, and keep alcohol to once an occasion. I would recommend one daily drink and weed any day. Weed is good for your health, and anti-cancerogenic. You have receptors in your blood that basically work with cannabinoids. Sorry, word is hard to pronounce. Cannab. Well, you heard, and basically it help fight cancer and disease and stuff. So I would recommend weed any day to anybody, even a kid that's sick. Use oil, weed oil, cannabis oil. It helped me. Cigarettes, I would try to avoid if I were you, because it's expensive, it's bad for your health, and ruins your teeth. I lost a lot of teeth because of that. It is what it is. But it has helped me deal with a lot of stress and a lot of issues in life. But weed was more to help. Anyways, just to come back on the subject. Sorry, I'm gonna take a puff. Machine's mostly all finished in design, just here and there, little tweaks. It needs to be tested, obviously, and tweaked and tweaked and tweaked. But in theory, should yield results relatively fast. Because my wife's been guiding. Makes sense. In theory, it does make sense, and it worked once, so why not twice? And we'll go from there. This will create jobs, specialists, education, profit, and save lives. Why would the government Stop this. The the most the danger I would face would be someone that's making money on current medication or current procedures might not like it. But I would tell that person, you're taking it the wrong way. You should invest instead, or because I won't terminate current medicine as is. There's obviously still some good in it. It will add to medicine, is what I think people should realize. Uh, Invest in it instead of thinking you're gonna lose profit. Take the time and invest in stock, because obviously I want this to work, and I need investors any day. It won't cost that much to build a prototype, but come on, like obviously, I want this to be a viable business too. I need to make it profitable while saving lives, and it's my invention. I obviously I want to live too, right? I got bills to pay. I got stuff to do. I want to make a profit. I want to make a return out of my investment, my time, my effort. Obviously, the main goal is to heal my wife, but I will also profit from it. Obviously, it's my creation. I'm not just gonna give it away, except for first personal reason. I will give a machine to France. That's a promise I made. I will give France a machine for heart surgery for my wife. She's English, but long story. I don't want to bore you with stuff. All I can say is there's a reason why I want to give France a machine. Not that they really need it. Everybody needs it. But my gift is specific. Something was taken from France that should not have been taken. And I want to give it back. In a way. Someone died that shouldn't. Someone suffered that shouldn't. And I want to give it back. Because that's the right thing to do. So yes, I will be giving France one machine for heart surgeries. That's a promise. And if they need education or whatever, we'll work it out. We'll work with France on a certain level. But I'm a Canadian, and my wife is still Canadian, and Canada people comes first in my book for my invention. Not that anybody is not worth it, but I am a Canadian citizen, and this will help my country a lot. So obviously, it's not a patriot thing. It is what it is, right? It's working with your investments, or investors, and stuff. It is a business that I'm creating too, right? I am creating a business. So states, I'm sure, will invest in my invention. They will buy, obviously, because I want to make a machine for, and I know it will sell crazy in the states. A machine for breast enhancements. They have so much botched up boob jobs, fake boobs. Like no more rubber, plastic, or stuff like that. No more collagen, or no more fake boobs, real boobs. You'll have in states, you'll have the option for uh, you know normal breast enhancement, premium, right? Well, come on, breast cancer is a thing too. I know a good teacher and friend of mine from my childhood that suffered from breast cancer, and she had both her boobs amputated, and that's hard for a woman. That's really hard on her image, on herself. You know, it's very, very hard. It's like a man having his dick cut off. It's the same thing for a woman. She thinks she's no longer beautiful. She thinks she's no longer a woman and stuff like that. And it's not, no. Obviously, for the ladies, I want to make a machine that will be able to cure breast cancer, or at least reconstructive surgery, right? Rebuild their boobs, stuff like that, and will sell in the States. So, anyways, ending video. Have a good night, people.